So I was going to show you these shoes, right? These are some shoes that I had got on Amazon, right? They are the first slide-in shoes. You don't even see them anymore, right? And this is to help, help pull them up. This is to help pull them up, but they're slide-ons, right? And it kind of tripped me out that this particular brand, right, they're comfortable. It's mesh on the top. This here reinforces, support. But it kind of tripped me out that Skechers kind of ran with the same idea, slide in, no need to bend over, no need to tie them up, right, right. And I was thinking that they got that idea from these shoes here, because these shoes, they came and gone out of fashion, right, which is another way of proving that our society has a way of rebranding stuff. This was marketed, but they didn't have the support and exposure that caught on, right? Because a lot of these big brands out here, they want to hold their place. They don't believe in relinquishing the place, right? Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all of those places, they don't want to give up their status and position in the world of attire, right? We have a lot of people who are struggling against these people when it comes to pushing out their products, especially like when it comes to like sports attire. You know that the sports attire, the new sports attire has completely pushed out those old style of sportswear, right? Like the gym suit, right? Today, if you wear a coordinated gym suit, if you didn't get that from being on a professional team, people are going to look at you like, why are you wearing your grandpa's sweatsuit? Right? Because nowadays, the new attire, has, compression weaved into it, so you don't have to, worry about, if you improperly warmed up, or, the material is a kind of a quick dry. So even if you sweat, it dries up, it absorbs and dries up, right? These are some of the things that, wasn't available in the type of material that happened before. Now, all of this is great, right? However, the main label brands are mad because they're losing money, they're losing clout, and, they're trying their best, to come out with the same ideas that are happening out here, by these, enterprising businesses, right? But then they want to top it. They want to be able to top it off, right? And how will they do that? Well, maybe they'll say that, their brand has all of these benefits, right? Compression, keeps its the color, flatters the shape, What else? Oh, but their product might also give you UV protection. Yeah, UV protection. So they'll find a way. I've seen. I have went into Lowe's, and there were T-shirts in there that had talked about providing UV protection. Like, UV protection? It's like, yeah, I need me some of that, right? So yeah, I came to this laundromat, but this laundromat looks like it's busy. So I should probably go to the laundromat back in my neighborhood. I think that's what I'll do. And then that way, I won't be spending money unnecessarily. Because the reason why I came to this one is because they got shopping over here. They got Five Below, they got Ross, they got DD's, they got Marshalls, Home Goods, Shoe, they got Home Depot. They got all of this shopping over here that I could go and, waste time with. Would I really be wasting time? Well, actually, it doesn't really look that busy in there. Maybe I'm just tripping. Let me go on back in here and do my... I'm running away from doing the laundry? What? Yeah, maybe I am. So, yeah. Let me go in here, put this load of clothes into the wash, and I'll come right back, okay? Okay. So if you didn't know, I'm old school. I'm a boomer, right? And I'm trying to figure out, what did they do and how they did it to where, they have made the world into this state, right? Right. From, the mass marketing in every aspect of our life, right? Up including where they are trying to mass market, the digital coin, right? Where they're able to state that, Bitcoin is a legitimate, cash option, right? Which is, being promoted by Fidelity, which is an investment group. That's all they are, is an investment group. Fidelity, as big as they are, and as much grace that they have been given by society, you wouldn't think that they would be bold enough to put their reputation on the line to try to become, the national currency. But, in our world, we're like, well, can you blame them? If they could, or if you could, wouldn't you take the shot? No, I wouldn't take the shot because, I personally believe that, our government meant it when they said, counterfeit money is counterfeit money, and don't play with them, right? Don't even play with them when it comes to the bartering system. Don't play with them, right? because they will attach value to everything you do if you play with them. And people played with them, and so now they're mad because they're like, oh, you tried to barter on the cool, right? Because you didn't want to declare that you had earned money, so you tried to use bartering as if they didn't know about bartering. Bartering is older than time, okay? Let me go into DD's, see what they got. I'm not really looking for anything, but I'm taking a look. Hold on. Like I said, the whole reason why I came over here to this laundromat rather than the one closer to my house is because this one has stores, right? And I can use these stores to fill up my time while I'm waiting. So I'm gonna go into DD's, see what they have here. Like I said, I'm not looking for anything. I just want to amuse myself. Hold on. I think these are so cute. Look, you got all these pockets. Called VIP jeans. $16. You can wear it through the summer. Right, these are junior sizes. And that would go really cute with something like that. Now I'm a grandma. This is not for me. That's for like my grandbaby. Oh, I like this too. Look at this. We got pockets. $10. Something that you can wear through the summer. Isn't that nice? Here's a whole two-piece. Too warm for that. Let's see what kind of shoes they got. Now I have reposted on my Facebook how 10 years ago I felt really good about getting back into my heels, right? Most of these shoes here are not heels. And if it is heels, it's kind of like special occasion heels, right? And the heels aren't really that high either. Right. So that's why I said I feel sorry for you women, because the only women that they allow to wear high heels are the strippers. The strippers, they can wear as high heels as they want. And usually it's about six inches with platforms. Let's see. This is pretty. That is really pretty. They got some nice makeup. They got some nice brushes. They got the whole kit and caboodle right there. How much is this? Right? How much is that? Blush, highlight, contouring, mascara. How much is this? $8.99. That's a good deal. That's a really good deal. I tell you, if I was in the market to start all over, this is where I would start. Right there. But like I said, I'm only looking. Oh, here's some glue. Wonder how much it is. Let's see. $2.99. I think I'm gonna buy this glue because I have I do have some eyelashes. I don't wear them. I haven't worn them. However, that's not to say that I can't wear them if I had the glue. So before, I used to do what we used to do, which is we would use the same glue that we used to put our tracks in, right? Hair glue. We used to wear them on our eyelids. Okay? But I haven't been wearing no hair tracks. I've been wearing wigs. So I don't have no more glue. So I might go ahead and buy me some more glue just in case. I might want to wear some of those eyelashes that I bought so cheap. Okay? So here's some vitamin C citrus facial cleanser. Right? That's a good price for $4. You can exfoliate and add vitamin C. Hyaluronic acid, face and body oil. How much is that? Ooh, $5.99. That's a little bit expensive, but it's probably worth it. Because, I was on the Avon website, and they had like vitamin C, some facial, they got some castor oil shampoo for $15.99. They have some keratin shampoo for $10.99. I think I should buy that. Because when you're old, you start losing hair and stuff. You need a little bit extra. When you're young, you could use stuff like castor oil. You could use like the Curl Restorer. But when you're old, this is right up our alley. We're gonna get it. Now, I said I wasn't looking for anything. That doesn't mean that I wasn't trying to find anything. Look at this set, y'all. This here is a knit set. Right? For those of you who are ladies, right? You want a whole set. Okay? How much is it? $12.99, $13. That's like under $7 a piece. Yeah. So this is what they have. Is this extra large? No, that's a medium. You can get the wide leg sweatsuit. For how much? It doesn't say how much it is. And this two-piece outfit here is $11. This two-piece sweatsuit is, it doesn't say how much it, oh here it is. $16. It's cute. It's cute. Looky here. For your fashionistas, right? See? This is like a boho. The boho top and some shorts, and both of them $7. And this is a large. They got this, right? If you want to work out, a two-piece workout kind of outfit, in large, $7. So yeah, I think it's nice. I think it's nice. Let me see. Oh yeah, we was running out of the echinacea support, so we're gonna buy some more. And they will give you all three if you need it. The flaxseed, the chia seed, and the hemp. Okay, and they'll mix it up for you and package it. All right. Yeah. So you can get the hibiscus flower if you want it for your own tea. They have huge container of avocado oil. How much is it? Ooh, $17 for a whole gallon of canola and avocado oil. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. I am running out of olive oil. Let me see what they have here. Olive oil, $4. Should I buy it? Sometimes I hate coming across something and then I hesitate as to whether I should get it or not, knowing that I don't have it and I can use it, and then I'm like, nah, I'll wait. And then later on, I start wishing I had got it. I like this shirt. I like it a lot. How much is it? $9? And it's weighted? I don't like that these are full pockets. That I don't like. So, no, we're not gonna buy it. And the reason why we're not gonna buy it is because the pockets are full. this instead. Now, I have been looking around for a connection of C to C chargers, right? And this is a C to C charger, and it even came with a little adapter here, and it's so cute. Look, and the wire is what, 30 feet long? It says charge your phone in 30 minutes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not sure how long the cable is, but it don't matter how long it is because it looks fairly long, right? But we're looking for a fast charge, right? And it's hard to find a C to C connector. So I went ahead and bought that because I know $8 for any kind of charger is a good deal. Okay. Yeah. So I bought that, seen that at the line, and I'm very pleased with my purchases. You know, I was going to buy a shirt like this at just like this, right? Same color, you know, olive green. I was gonna buy that at Michael's, and Michael's was selling it for $12. I got this for $4, 1/3 of the price. So I'm very pleased because I do have, you know, like green shorts, and you know I like to be monochromatic, whatever, right? I like to have one color on, and then, you know, build the different shades of that color. That's how I roll, you know, because, you know, that's my fashion sense. All right, so yeah, and I'm really proud of this because creatine and vitamin E and shampoo, I'm thinking I got a good deal on that. I had seen some shampoos of creatine, you know, they were expensive. And even though your girl don't like to wear her hair that often, you know, because the more you wear it, the more maintenance you have to do. Yeah. And who likes to do that? I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that likes to do that. You can have the longest hair, and you best believe hair wash day is a ceremony. It is. They gotta have a whole ceremony to wash their hair. And you better best believe they done already figured out, do they need to also dry it? Right? Because if they got hair that, you know, is prone to stay wet, that could be a detriment. All right. Let's go back here to the laundromat, put our clothes into the dryer, and then we'll have like 15 minutes in which, you know, the kitchen, shoot the breeze, do. Let's go over here. So we're in the back, not in the front this time, we're in the back.